Aloha everybody, I'm Millie Lunny. I'm the sister of Captain Michael, and I'm the secretary for the Big Island Fishermen Association. The Mana'o is here. This is our third meeting. It has been 9 months. I wanted to thank Joy, Chris Todd, and also thank Fresh Onishi. When they came to our meeting 9 months ago, they promised a $500,000 study to save the subsistence and commercial fishing industry, and they delivered it for us. Thank you so much, Captain Michael.
Aloha all. My name is Michael Trask. I'm a commercial operator in the marine industry. I've been a fisherman since 1980, and I've spent most of my fishing career on the east side of this island and primarily out of Pohoiki. And I can tell you that it's a rough place to go. First off, I want to thank the family and make sure all of you understand that Pohoiki was given up by the family that owned the land to the county and the state. It was always meant for the fishermen, so the fishermen could have a place to launch their boats. In the old days, we used to chain up our trailers, go off the Pohoiki, put it down in the water like that. It wasn't even connected to the truck. So, you know, things were tough in those days, but it was always for fishermen. That was a good settlement there. It fed everybody. In looking at what's happened to the ramp over there, you know, I got to tell you guys that when you look at the lava flow, that flow stopped 3 feet from the parking lot on the north side, and it stopped just a little ways on the south side. That whole place was spared. And in my heart, I know that's because Uncle gave that place so the fishermen can fish, period. And I think that's why that place was spared. So, I know a lot of you, maybe not a lot, but some of you are thinking, well, it's all geological, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? As a native Hawaiian, I don't think that's right. Moving on, in fishing that area, and the prevailing swell comes out of the sun, the rising sun from the east. The way the coastline is now on approach from the lighthouse to Pohoiki, it comes right out of the sun. So you have the prevailing swell running along the coastline, coming down there. The only other swell that we have to worry about is coming from the south. Now, Pohoiki gets kind of bad sometimes, you know, but we live with it and we know how to work the area. My proposition, and I think when you talk to the fishermen, the only place that ramp can go is just a few hundred yards above Pohoiki ramp where it is now. Because number one, there's no archaeological sites there you guys got to worry about, big fights coming up. Number two, nobody owns it, it's state land. Number three, got water and electricity right there. Okay? Now, you got these bulldozers that are coming down, and we talked to one of the guys that are running a bulldozer. They tell me, don't worry about it. We do that one day. My solution, and I think for most of the fishermen is, number one, get us in the water. Okay, not 5 years from now. I'm thinking like 6 months at the most. Okay, we got money to do the ramp. My proposition is that we go out there 100 yards or so where there's very little sand. You know, it's already kind of deep, but not as deep as the further out you go, because over there the water gets deep real fast. Go out there, make a parking lot, come right across the street. When you come down, open up the road, just keep going, cross over the parking lot area, maybe down towards the lighthouse side a little bit. Go outside there 100, 200 yards, come back towards Pohoiki, cut a trench, the ramp. Cut a ramp, make it 100, 150 feet long, then put a dog leg into it. The dog leg will face the south. And the reason you want a dog leg is because when the south swell comes in, it'll hit that dog leg, and by the time it gets up to where your boat is going on your trailer, it's going to be subsided quite a bit. It's a real doable thing. As far as the trade wind swell goes, you don't have to worry about it because it's going to be running with the land. And the one north swell over there, unless it's wraparound kind. So you cut this place, you put a parking lot at the top. Not go walk 300 yards over there like Pohoiki was. Before we used to park right by the ramp, easy, you know, don't gotta worry. You go up there now the way the state did it for us. You come back, sometimes your boat is floating in the harbor. You know, you gotta swim, go jump in the water, go save your boat. So nobody gotta give up the beach. Okay? Nobody got to fight for cultural rights, burial, all that stuff. You don't got to buy land. You don't got to go run all kind of electricity. It's already there. Cut this ramp in. Cut it 5, 6, maybe 8 feet below low tide. Do it all the way up to the dog leg. At the last minute, crack that sucker open, let the water in. You know? And then you do that right off the bat, huh? You do that right off the bat. You get these big tractors in there to mow it down so you can park your truck, your trailer, you can get down the ramp. You do that first, okay? You can also pour. You can pour the slabs and have them brought in and fit it in. Or you can lay down a bunch of rebar and bring in the trucks and pour it right there. You know, but the main thing is, right now, start right now. Go in there. You guys got a little bit of money and do it right now. Tractors come down the road, go right across the street, do it. You know, put in a 2 or 3 acre parking lot for us, and then as that gets done and we can fish and alleviate some of this pressure and this get rid of this cloud over our lives. You know, support our children and the community. You know, it's not just us, the fishermen and our families. We buy tires, we buy trailers, we buy steel, we buy gasoline. To run down from Hilo and go back is $350 a trip, catch no catch. You know, so, you know, help us out. This is an emergency situation. We're not going to wait 5 years for this. Got to go through the legislature, got to wait for appropriations, all this stuff. If we got $500,000 right now, hey, that's the study. I just gave you the study. Okay? Bring the tractors down there. Get them running. Get us in the water. Okay, once we're fishing, go pave the parking lot, put up a pavilion, put bathrooms, put water so we can wash our boats. Plant some house trees so we get shade. So the kids can come down with our wife, see us coming in, wait for dad, wait for papa. You know, that's the way it used to be. All us guys would help each other. To me, there's no other way. There's no other sight. You know, let's use our heads, let's be smart. Okay, let's do this thing. You know, if this was war, it would be done already. And it is war because our community is suffering. Let's get out from under this cloud already. Let's do this.
What is the commercial value, the recreation and the commercial value of the catch where you brought in?
You know, that's a good question because some fishermen is better than others. You know, some guys take the chance, some guys don't want to take the chance. Personally, I've made good money all these years, but when that ramp got closed, and I can go on about mixing it up with the DLNR and ethanol and all of that, completely destroyed my business. So I would tell you, if you're serious about fishing and you're going out of there, it's probably anywhere from 150 to 100 I'd say on the net amount would be somewhere between 60 and 100. The net amount.
A year?
A year.
60 and 100,000 a year.
That's right. Some guys is good, like I said, some guys ain't. You know, so that's a wide range. Some guys go all the time, some guys fish, you know, it's fisherman stuff. So, but right now, it's nothing. It's nothing. You know, some guys had to sell their boat, like me, I had to sell my boat. You know, fortunately, my son, he bought another boat, he's waiting. He wants to go. He's the captain. He can do other things too, but his heart, my heart is in fishing. But I'm too old now. So he's gonna do it now. So that's all I got to say. Let's do it already.
Now.
Wow.
And you guys will be willing to have a temporary grant, a quick fix grant that's not easy, and a bigger grant.
Kaimu Bay. No, and I'll tell you why. Kaimu Bay is further down the road, you know, and it's to me, it's no. To me, there's only one place, and it's Pohoiki. That's it. Okay, I gotta go.